Alright, we're back. Left off right here on MSQ. Brave new companions, Southbourne has news of progress of the inaugural ceremony. While you were away in Coerthas, preparations for the inaugural ceremony were all but completed. Although Tatu does yet seem somewhat flustered, I've taken enough of your time. Why don't you head into the Rising Stones and see if your frantic receptionist could do with a hand? Aye, Tataru. Alright, there she is. These parchments need to be sorted, and these documents, why are they even here? Oh, I am sorely tempted to file the lot in my waste paper basket. Tataru, chill. Ah, Olivia, you startled me. You wish to lend a hand? Splendid. Would you be a dear and hand these uniforms to the new recruits? They're scattered about Revenants Toll, and I haven't the time to track them all down. The recruits know to don their garb immediately and assemble here in the Rising Stones. You'll want to report directly back to Alphinaud if you don't want to miss the ceremony. I wonder if the Scions will ever have matching uniforms. A well-funded organization is a well-dressed organization, I suppose. Yu Yu Hakusho. Those who believe this company will see no riches and so forth. Thus did I sign my name to the cause. Yes. These uniforms were a splendid idea. Once our organization has made a name for itself, there will be a wealth of plenty in selling replica costumes to the adoring masses. There you are, Laurentius. Don your uniforms, sir. Ah, are you uniforms? I reminded of my induction into the Wood Whalers. Yeah. Then you got kicked out. A storm, Captain? This scarlet garb marks me as a proud member of the Maelstrom, there we go, and a hardy defender of Lim Salaminsa. Yet in truth, I stand for the betterment of the realm, and though this new company a fine opportunity to contribute on a grander scale. Let's go, Ogmus. Yeah! Oh-ho! Now that's a striking shade of blue. Put alongside my Maelstrom uniform, my wardrobe will certainly not lack for color. I don't believe we've met. I am Ilbert, and I will have the honor of leading my fellow recruits as captain. Much did I lose to the calamity, and I look forward to aiding others in rebuilding their lives. Then take upon this ultramarine uniform, my friend. There is no easier method of creating a common bond among what is, essentially, a band of strangers. This is the new Avengers, my guy. We're basically becoming the Avengers of Eorzea. And you guys are basically S.H.I.E.L.D. Well read. Little Alamigo could learn much from Revenants Toll. That this town can be so alive in the midst of such desolation. There you go, my friend. I've never worn aught quite so voluminous. Well, I'm sure it'll grow accustomed to the cloth in no time. FME. What do you here? Olivia Dead Garden. Gods, I did not expect to meet you strolling about town. The tales of your primal battles were what inspired me to come to Revenants Toll. Yeah. Here, take this. 'Tis an honor to receive this uniform from your hands. I shall wear it with pride. Nice. Hello there, lass. Looking for me, was ye? I'd suggest giving me a whistle, but I'm not sure I'd hear it amongst all the bustle. Oh ho! Proper uniforms and all. This thing'll cut off the blood to me head. Not to worry though. I'm sure she'll be fine after making a few adjustments. Too small, eh? And the last one. Shah. Alian Isildur has had at last retired from the adventurer's life, though I shall miss his wisdom and irrepressible spirit. I am excited to forge my own path forwards. Here you go. Ah, yes, the uniform. Thank you. Truth be told, the thought of pledging myself to such a lofty organization is somewhat intimidating. Yes, Olivia. Tataru mentioned you were heading out. You were handing out the new uniforms. I assume you've now met the rest of the recruits. Some few answered the call to arms I put forth through the established grand companies and such. We are not yet an army, but there is much a small core of elite warriors can achieve. Did I mention I'd thought of a name for the company? Oh, 'tis my hope that I shall soon be known across the breadth of Eorzea. The moment of truth draws near, Olivia. Once the last of our recruits have gathered, I shall make the official announcement. Let's see what Alphinaud has in store for us. Can I get it? Ultramarine uniform looks cool.
Comrades, your presence here this day signifies the momentous choice that each of you has made. With your strength now pledged to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are beholden to no single nation. You stand as the vanguard for a united Eorzea.
That's right.
From this moment forth, I declare you Crystal Braves.
Ooh.
Let us mend this fractured realm and face our enemies as one.
Crystal Braves.
Whether it be the Beastmen and their primals, or the conflict in Coerthas, it is plain that the nations of Eorzea cannot solve the problems which plague the realm. Thus does it fall to some few heroic souls to succeed where they have failed.
Yeah.
Come, take your place at the Scion's side as guardians of Eorzea, and together we shall fight for the freedom of all! For the freedom of all!
Crystal Braves. Wow, that's cool. I think that was the captain's uniform in the middle, right? That guy talking to Alphinaud. He got the cooler one.
A rousing speech, Alphinaud. Or should I say, Crystal Brave Commander Leveilleur.
Leveilleur.
Please, Antecedent. The title is honorary. I shall not be leading the troops into battle, as it were. We are of the same purpose. Let us join hands and do what must be done to save this land.
The Scions stand ready.
Stoic nod. What is next?
I'm eager to see what the Crystal Braves might accomplish. This shall prove an interesting time indeed for the Scions.
I like the name. Crystal Braves.
Yes, I'm listening. So our worst fears are confirmed. The entire Isle. Such power defies comprehension. Truly? Kryl is alive? Thank the 12.
That's what I was gonna mention right now. I had forgotten. I think like the entire library got attacked.
I see. Pray, inform me if her condition changes. Yes, I shall pass on your words to Eorzea. My thanks. I shall contact you anon. When I learned of the loss of the Isle of Val, I dared not hope that my friend had survived. Yet, by some miracle, it would seem she has. She's still to regain consciousness, it is true, but better that than death.
What is this, One Piece?
Putting this happy news to one side, we must now endeavor to make sense of the readings taken by the survey party. It appears the etheric disturbance which accompanied the Isle's destruction is of a magnitude alarmingly close to that of Ultima. Could the Ascians be responsible for this devastation as well?
Such devastation!
I wonder. Have you heard aught from the Mother Crystal since the battle with the Garleans? Then she speaks to neither one of us. Heidelin silence portends naught but ill, I fear.
True. Haven't heard about her in a
Louis
while.
Soir, I pray you yet watch over us.
What of Heidelin? Why does she not speak to us? Is it because she's Dark Heidelin now? Ooh. Very good. See that the provisions are prepared for transport. Let us hope that the shipment is spared the fate of the last. The winds are uncommon fierce this day. Do they mean to put uncommonly? Because I'm pretty sure I read that as uncommon. Or can you say it like that? It just sounds weird. It's not like I've been reading everything correctly anyways.
Got it!
Who is this guy? The Pope? Whoa. What? What is this? What is this about? The Asians are in control of an army? All of our friends are gonna die.
No, 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 no!
Minfilia, tell me it isn't so. Traitor in the midst. Minfilia would have you assist Alphinaud in his new station as commander of the Crystal Braves. And we already have a traitor. Try as I might, I cannot shake a creeping sense of dark foreboding, but it avails us not to fret about the unknown. We must concentrate instead on the problems of the present. The primals have been relatively quiet of late, and the beast tribes who summon them are under constant surveillance by the grand companies. Should any suspicious activity be afoot, you may be certain that we will hear of it, and until such time as a permanent solution to the primal problem has been found, we can do little but wait and observe. As for the Asians, Eorzea is wholly dedicated to finding the means by which we may defeat the dark beings. Let us pray for good tidings on that front. But all of this you knew already. Let us speak then of more current matters, in particular the state of the Crystal Braves. Alphinaud did well to found the organization, but ensuring the smooth operation is another matter entirely. Though I doubt not that he is doing his best, I felt that a helping hand or two would not go astray. To this end, I offered to send one of the Archons to assist him, but he declined. You know how he can be, independent to the fault and singularly loath to accept help. Save, of course, when that help comes from you. Alphinaud has entrusted countless matters of import to your care in the past, and I believe he would not hesitate to do it again, were you to offer. I should be most grateful if you would go with him and support him in whatever manner you are able. Alright, Alphinaud, what go? What is it, Olivia? Oh, and do be concise, I am rather busy. You would lend a hand, you say? I see. Well, now that you mention it, there is a matter that wants for attention. Given its sensitive nature, I was hesitant to entrust it to my braves. but the demands upon my time are such that I had little choice. Was it not to say that my men want for labor, though we are but newly formed? There is already a great demand for our services, and we are hard-pressed to answer all petitions. But I digress. The fact is, I would sooner attend to this particular matter myself, but my presence is required elsewhere. That being the case, I have entrusted this resolution to my second-in-command, Captain Ilberd. Tell them that I sent you, and he will furnish you with the particulars. My thanks in advance, Olivia. Captain Ilberd. He's the traitor, right? This guy's the traitor? The guy with the cool... The guy that stands out from all the other Crystal Braves?
Hail to you, sire. How might we serve you?
Traitor. Wada 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 wada.
Commander Leveilleur bade you serve us? These are welcome tidings indeed. Given the sensitive nature of the task, I could not rely on one of my own.
Yeah, exactly.
That which I'm about to tell you, I tell you in the strictest confidence. Some days ago, we received certain documents from an anonymous source. They notified us of the presence of a Garlean agent within the ranks of one of the Grand Companies. Following some discreet inquiries, we identified a suspect among the Immortal Flames, whom we detained for questioning. Alas, the man was not our agent. He was but one of many men in the agent's employ.
Lolorito.
We pressed the traitor for a name, but he had none to give. He claims never to have met his master, whom he knows only as the Ivy. He was, however, certain that this Ivy had coiled itself around every part of the Immortal Flames. It would seem our quarry joined the company some time ago, and gradually recruited others to his cause. These conspirators are the vines by which he learns our secrets, all without exposing himself. It won't be easy to identify the Ivy amidst this tangled mass of subterfuge, but we have a tendril in our hands, and we shall follow it all the way to the gnarled root. Now, much as I would prefer to proceed with due discretion, circumstances demand that this matter be settled post-haste. Garlemald's War of Succession nears its end, and it is feared that the Empire will soon resume its march on Eorzea. When it does, we can ill afford to have traitors in our midst. The Ivy must be rooted out now. We must begin by apprising General Roban of our findings. I would ask that you accompany me to the Hall of Flames, and remain on hand to see that things go smoothly.
Traitor.
Assuming the Ivy's tendrils are as widespread as we believe, he will be aware that an investigation is underway, and if that is the case, he may well move against us. We must be prepared for anything, while taking care not to betray our purposes by seeming prepared. A simple enough task for a one-woman army like you.
Well, well. What brings you here, my friend?
I like turtles. All right.
She is here at my behest. Greetings, Roban. It has been a while.
Hilbert, you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears.
Careful, Roban. He's a traitor.
You son of a bitch.
But look at you. The honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
Not many, but fewer still would have imagined your destiny lay in politics, old friend.
Yo, why can't we be part of the Grand Company of the Crystal Braves? Switch
Aye,
over.
We've both come far, have we not? Lest you wonder, Hilbert and I go back a long way. We've been friends and rivals since we were lads. The last time we saw each other, Alamigo had just fallen, so you can guess how many summers it's been. And in all that time, not a word from the fool.
Ah, well, my dealings tended toward the modest and mundane, unlike some I could mention. As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanalan than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands. Being a stubborn sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it.
Don't rub it in.
Then, with your mountain of prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the Syndicate. Those balls, brother! Rags to riches does not do it justice. You're a hero to the common man.
Spare me. I am no hero. If anyone is worthy of that title, it's our friend here. Next to her, I'm little more than a glorified butcher.
Honestly, what were you even, like, gloating about?
But you, Hilbert, you sell yourself short. By all accounts, you were an adventurer of some standing.
Never heard of you.
I like to think that I did my part for the greater good. But if you're no hero, then I'm no adventurer, not in this company. Anyway. I have tidings.
So there has been progress. I've let it be known that this meeting is a reunion between old friends. None will give your visit a second thought. To convene elsewhere would only attract attention. Let us speak here, in plain view of all.
I see. A traitor would know all this information.
So it is we who have been compromised. Teleji Adeleji's machinations have shaken Ul'dah to her foundations. In such uncertain times, a man's loyalty may be bought for a fistful of gil. But if this snake has truly been in our midst for as long as you say, we must needs consider a far graver possibility. Conspiracy. Could it be that the Monitarists have been in league with the Empire from the first?
Yep.
Very well. I will have my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime. It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
I look forward to it. Let us reminisce of bygone days and drink to the future of our homeland.
Nice cover. Crystal Braves!
Flame General. You wear the mantle well, old friend. I must work hard if I'm to keep up. Well, it would seem your services were not required after all. I dare say we have Roban's prudence to thank for that. Still, I was glad of your presence. My thanks, Scion.
Oh, you're welcome, traitor. Alright. And not a moment too soon, something has happened. Trouble? You will recall that the Fourth was tasked with reconnoitering and the rendezvous site used by the Ivy's minion and his Imperial contacts. Soon after you left, we received word that the unit was ambushed en route to its destination. Gods damn it. Hey, we're trying not to curse anymore. According to the report, one of ours has been taken captive. The Gallians are not wont to treat their foemen with dignity, and I have grave fears for her safety. We must dispatch a rescue party at once. Recall those braves who are afield. Begging your pardons, Commander, but we have not the time. I'm afraid I must ask you for your aid once more, Scion.
Oh, shit.
An ill-prepared rescue party will only serve to provide the Gallians with more captives. Your time is of the essence. Simply put, you are the best chance we have. Captain Ilbert has the right of it. I trust you are willing, but of course you are now Alien of the Fourth. Lies in wait in the Triangle. Near the entrance of Castrum Sentry, seek her out and she will appraise you of the situation. I totally read that wrong. Okay. To the Tangle we go. And of course I bet you it's gonna be like some kind of battle, like Lion Way, and then it's gonna be there's gonna be a purple haze around the area, of which then will be attacked. You would aid us in our rescue mission. We are in your debt, Warrior of Light. Now time is against us, so allow me to brief you on the situation. The Gallians fell upon us without warning, wounding poor Resh and hauling her away to the castrum yonder. Outnumbered as we were, it was all we could do to flee and regroup. Even as we speak, the Gallians may be interrogating Resh, or worse. With her hurts, I fear that she will not long survive their attentions. We must rescue her without delay. Our order may yet be in its infancy, but the bond that binds us is strong as mithril. None of us will stand by while a comrade suffers. We, the remnants of the Fourth, will infiltrate Castrum Sentry. Please, help us find Resh before it's too late. There we go. Told you, purple cloud. Let's take these guys out. Where are they at? Let's dot them up. Whammo! Done. What's up, Resh?
I'm dying.
Ugh. Where am I? Alright, the Braves are here. Resh! Thank the gods we found you. And thank you, Warrior of Light. Now to quit this accursed place. Resh cannot move with those wounds. She will need to be carried out. I believe a diversion is in order. Might we trouble you to provide one? Given your reputation, I suspect the Gallians will be only too happy to grant you their undivided attention. If you were to create a commotion within the castrum, we should be able to steal away unnoticed. Let us speak again once we safely inside these walls. Ah. More purple clouds. Dude, my cats aren't going off or what? Ah, why do they gotta come out like that? Poor Hoplomachus. Got caught right in the middle of that attack. Give it a switch pass. Oh. Easy. One more spot. Hello, old friends. Last two dudes in the whole army. Nice little flare on top of your heads. Easy. Oh. Alian! I fear everything went well. I have awaited your return most anxiously, my friend. You have done us a great service indeed. Thanks to your aid, our comrade Resh is safe, and we've suffered no further casualties. Words cannot well express my gratitude. All that is left is to report this mission's success to Commander Levieur. I shall go ahead and go to the Rising Stones. Yes, I am. I'm going now. Ah, it does me well to see you thus returned, though I doubt not your prowess. Entering an enemy stronghold is generally considered to be a risky venture, and I must confess to having been a trifle anxious. But here you are, hale and whole, having succeeded in your mission as is your wont. Lest you wonder, the woman you rescued is being cared for by the Domans. Thanks to the expert administrations, the danger is past. You have my gratitude, Olivia. It's the traitor. Allow me to thank you also, Scion. Resh owes you her life. We escaped with minimal casualties this time, but we can ill afford to be caught off guard again. The Empire is not an opponent to be trifled with. As you say, Commander, I will see to it that the men keep their wits about them, and it may take them time, but I will not rest until we have identified and apprehended the Ivy. I have every confidence that you will succeed, Captain. As for you, Olivia, I realize you have scarce caught your breath, but I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary. I require that you accompany me to Coerthas. I have been granted an audience with an Ishgardian dignitary, and you see, and the man expressly requested your presence. Oh, do not look so surprised. You should be familiar with the trappings of fame by now. We shall depart as soon as you are ready. Boom, done. Back and forth, honestly. We'll take the gloves. Alright, and I think we'll end the MSQ gauntlet right there. So comes the level 50 quest coming to terms. An influential Ishgardian wishes to meet the Warrior of Light, and Alphinaud would like nothing more than to oblige him. Alright. We're gonna meet some new guy in the next episode. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it there. I'm gonna try and get video, like face video, somehow. I still have to learn. I'm learning things. Okay, so yeah, they'll be evolving as we continue through this whole stuff. So yeah, do your thing, whatever. And we'll see you guys next time. For now, this is goodbye.